Today I'm just making regular loaf bread, not sourdough discard, nothing like that, just regular loaf bread. I'm gonna start with 2 1/4 cups of warm water. Pour it in my bowl, in my mixer. And a typical packet of yeast is 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. I'm gonna put that in there, whisk it up with just a pinch of sugar, and let it set for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, you wait until your yeast gets foamy. You see how foamy that is? I did change clothes because I got comfy. It's 8 o'clock at night. I'm putting my PJs on. So, next you put a tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of oil, it don't matter what kind, and a 1/4 cup of sugar. And then you want to start with about 4 cups of flour. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll mix that up and I'll let you see it. This is 4 cups of flour. You see how my mixer isn't reaching my sides of my bowl? I'm going to adjust that right quick. I'm going to take this down. If I can find my little screwdriver. And on these, take that little screw right here. And if you turn it just a little bit, makes this lift up just a little bit. And now it's actually hitting the side. I do scrape the sides down a little bit so that the flour gets in a little bit better. You want to gradually add flour in at this point, and it will go everywhere if you're not careful. Add flour until the dough comes off the bowl, and it's just a little bit at a time, and it will fly out at you if you're not careful. Okay, you see how it's not sticking to the bowl anymore? This is a different dough, so it will not be soft when I take it off of that bread hook. It's going to be sticky. I'm going to spray my bowl. I'll take my ring off because it is sticky. And I'm going to spray my hands. See, this is a stickier consistency than the other. And it's gonna be. Because it's the oil, and it's just a more sticky batter. I don't know, like a sticky dough. Okay. So I'll spray the top of it. You probably can't see. That was about bad. So I'm just gonna round it out. And it's just like the other dough though. When you push it, it comes back up. Okay, I'm gonna leave this to sit for an hour covered. Okay, and I'm gonna show you. It usually takes an hour about it, or until it's doubled. If you want it to rise faster, put it in a warm environment. My house runs 68 degrees. It is not a warm environment. So, the lowest setting on my oven is 170. So I'm going to preheat my oven to 170 for about 4 or 5 minutes. And then I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to let it cool for just a second. Then I'm going to put this bowl in my oven with the door cracked so that it rises faster because it's in a warmer environment. Shouldn't take as long to rise. Okay, my bread's doubled. Guess what? You get to punch it like the little girl you didn't like in high school. It ruined all the grades. But that was me. So it's somebody's pissing me off today. Punch. Punch it down. Then you get it out. See that? See that big dough? Oh yeah. This is gonna make 2 loaves. Let's get my bitch scraper. It is not in there. It's in here. Okay. I'm gonna cut it in half. Hopefully a little more even than that. Okay, here's one. See that? Here's 2. I love this. It's my favorite part. Okay, man. Let's stretch down. I know, I'm goofy. I've been going since 6 o'clock this morning. I'm allowed. Okay, spread it out. Spread it out. Okay, so, I've never done this one. Never done this before with these. So, we are going to make cinnamon swirl with this one. Then I'm going to put garlic and cheese in this one. Okay, never done this before, so I'm just going to measure my heart. Little cinnamon in there. Brown sugar to combat the cinnamon. Mix it up. Okay, now I'm going to sprinkle it on here. Spread it out. Okay. Now I want this in here, like all the way through. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like this. And then, hopefully it's all in there. I'm going to dust that off into the floor. I'll sweep it up later. And it's up all in there. Then, I'm going to stretch it back out. Like I've mixed it all in there. It's like a big ball of cinnamon and sugar. Okay, never done this before. Okay, you're gonna see all the cinnamon and sugar on the outside. Okay, normally I would roll this into a loaf, but it's not gonna work like that. So, I'm just gonna sit it in the pan like this and let it rise for about an hour like that. Okay, I think I know where I went wrong with the other cinnamon thing. I didn't spread it out far enough, so I'm gonna do garlic over this and then sprinkle it with cheese, and then I'll show you. Okay, garlic and cheese spread out. I'm gonna go like this and then like this, just so they're barely together. Now I'm gonna roll it. Rise for another hour. Okay, they've risen a lot. About 15 minutes into your second rise, you want to preheat to 375. Okie. Our cheese bread. Cheesy garlic bread. Remember that hollow sound? And our cinnamon swirl bread. It's peeking out. It's hollow. I dumped the cinnamon out. I've got a silicone sheet under it, so in case it drips. We'll see. Cinnamon sugar kind of leaked out a little bit, as did the cheese a little bit, but that's okay. I'll be back tomorrow to show you and tell you how good they taste.